Visit ccgcastle.com and get 5% discount on your purchase with TCG Center 5 code. Check video description or visit CCG Castle for more.
Hey, what is going on, Poke fans? Once again, welcome back to Pokemon TCG Center. Today I decided to build post-rotation Buzzwole-GX, one of the Buzzwole-GX deck lists that I have. Decided to share this one because it's a little bit different than the Buzzwole-GX deck lists that you're probably gonna find around the internet. So I just, decided to take some interesting cards inside of it. So I decided to go with the one Deoxys with the Psychic, with one Jirachi with Wish Upon a Star, and with one Tapu Lele with a Fly Flip as well. Probably many of you will say that this deck list don't work, it's not good. You don't need Tapu Lele, you don't need Jirachi, you don't need Deoxys. You just better go with just full lineup of Buzzwoles and Lycanrocs, and it's gonna be much better. Yeah, probably I agree with that, but I really like to play different type of the decks than the just current meta decks. The reason why I decided to go with Jirachi is just simply because it's a very nice card that can bring you extra prize card, which can be very important. Then Tapu Lele is mainly here for the further treat. We're not gonna have Guzma Floatstone anymore, so I think Tapu Lele is gonna be very important for that Guzma play anyways. And then Deoxys with the Psy, he can actually help us to maybe counter and one-hit knock out those Buzzwoles with 3 energy cards in mirror matches, which can definitely be a very big deal. And yeah, overall, without Max Elixir, without Artillery for the draw support, and with that, without those strong energies, Buzzwole not gonna be a tier 1 deck anymore in my opinion, but it's still very good deck to be played anyways. Probably Lycanroc Zorak will be much better, but hey, we shall see. Let's just start with the Pokemon lineup. I'm running 2 Buzzwoles with the Sledgehammer, I'm running 3 Buzzwole-GXs, 1 Diancie for extra damage, 3 Rockruffs and 2 Lycanrocs with the Bloodthirsty Eyes. Very, very powerful ability, and also that Rouge GX for 2 energies. There's 1 Tapu Koko, Jirachi, Deoxys, and 2 Tapu Leles with the Wonder Tag for the setup. In addition to those Pokemon cards, I'm running also 3 copies of Beast Rings. So, if we have 3 or 4 prize cards, we can just search our deck for 2 energy cards and attach them to our Buzzwole, so we can start to applying more pressure with that Knuckle Impact and Absorption GX. Knuckle Impact, Choice Band, and Diancie can allows us to go for 210, which is more than enough to one-hit knock out plenty of Pokemons in the future Sun and Moon on format. For example, Alolan Ninetales GX, Rayquaza GX, Buzzwole-GX, Lycanroc-GX, Zorak-GX, everything except for that Gardevoir GX, for example. There's the Energy Recycle, just because if we lose energy cards, we're not going to be able to play those Beast Rings, but with Energy Recycle we can recycle those energies back, so we can use a couple of Beast Rings so we can power up those Ultra Beasts we have. Decided also to go with 1 Field Blower, 2 Rescue Stretchers, 4 Ultra Balls, and 3 Brooklet Hills, so we can have very decent setup. Draw Supporter, 10 Draw Supporters, 2 Copycats, 4 Cynthias, and 4 Tate Lizas, which can also serve us as the switch cards, as well as 4 copies of Guzmas. Speaking about tool cards, 3 Choice Bands, 13 energies, 1 Beast Energy, 3 Double Course Energies, so we can also attack with Tapu Koko, Deoxys, Jirachi, or maybe Lycanroc, and obviously 9 regular basic fighting energies as well. And that's the deck list that I'm gonna use in today's video. Make sure to hit the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more videos if you like it. Let me also know in the comments below what you think about post-rotation and current version of the Buzzwole-GX with obviously max elixirs, strong energies, and artilleries. Which one is better in your opinion? Obviously the one with the max elixirs and strong energies, but still this one is also going to be good in my opinion. So let's do some game tests so you can see it in action. So see you in the game. Alright, so starting first, And just wondering, oh, no sign of the basic Pokemon in that opening hand. Just wondering if I can open this game by starting with Tapu Koko, and it looks like I can. So that's a very important, just because later I can just pick one of my Pokemons that I want to use for attack, plus I can also have free Retriever available for the Guzma play, and somehow in my opinion this is a very important thing. Alright, and looks like I'm gonna play against Rayquaza GX. At least I think I'm gonna play against Rayquaza GX. Oh, so he started with Manectric. That's a nice one. Alright, guess I'm gonna go with my energy to the Rockruff. And more than that, I think Copycat might not be a bad option, just because I can draw 6 cards, just like with my Cynthia. More than that, there is nothing else available. I do have Ultra Ball. Nah, I'm just gonna pass the turn. I'm passing my turn for now. Next turn I can pick between Ultra Ball or Lycanroc, it just depends. Obviously I'm gonna go for the Buzzwole, there's no doubt about that. Oh, there's the energy discarded with that Rayquaza powerful ability. There's the Fighting Fury Belt as well. And there's a Max Elixir, so theoretically he can just start applying some pressure turn 1 with that Dragon Break. Or maybe not. So double charge. Alright, that's it for now. Already tons of energy cards, so he just decided to attach one of them. Okay, we're gonna go for something like a Buzzwole-GX. Obviously there's gonna be one energy for him. More than that, I'm thinking about Ultra Ball, throwing out my Guzma and something like Energy Recycle. So I can grab myself Diancie. Once again, unlucky me, because my Jirachi is not in the prize cards. And there we go with the Cynthia play. Speaking about Cynthia, I can start applying some pressure to my opponent Rayquaza on the bench, but I think it's maybe smarter and better just to Jet Punch that Manectric for 100, so next turn I can knock him out on the bench, applying maybe 60 to one of his Rayquazas as well. Just because I can grab that Rayquaza with something like Lycanroc, because I have that Ultra Ball available in my opening hand as well. So, okay, let's see what's gonna be the next step for my opponent. At least he can have free retreat, and that free retreat can help my opponent theoretically a lot. But again, if he don't have Draw Supporter, it looks like he have, and looks like he realized how powerful that Rockruff might be, and he just decided to use Dragon Break on him. Okay, that's an interesting decision. So, with that being said, I think I'm gonna grab myself another Rockruff and put him on the bench. As well with the energy attachment. And more than that, I can just go for the Cynthia play. There we go. Nice, there's a Lycanroc with a double course energy for next turn, in case if I'm gonna need it. Jet Punch can definitely give me the advantage. So, there's the knockout. There's the Rescue Stretcher as well. And what's gonna happen next? So my opponent definitely needs to set up a couple more Rayquazas on the bench. No doubt about that. Technically, he might be able to pull one-hit knockout there. He needs 3 more energies and 1 Fighting Fury Belt, or maybe 4 more energies without Fighting Fury Belt. Ooh, Tapu Koko discarded. Okay. Okay, there's the energy card, the mystery card in my opponent's hand is a Sycamore for 7, very nice. So he can grab a fresh hand with 7 new cards. There's just 4 energies. He can still attach manually energy from hand. And there's a mystery treasure, so there's going to be another Rayquaza in play. Alright. Or maybe not. Ooh, okay, looks like how 2 of the 4 Rayquazas are actually prized. Or maybe not, so there's the one from his hand. Yeah, it looks like it is. Maybe another Max Elixir play? Oh no, there's another Rayquaza. So that's 6 energies, that's a 180. So that's a lot of damage. Acrobike as well. So you just need another energy or Fighting Fury Belt. Another Acrobike. Sycamore discarded. Okay, even worse. There's a Latias with a Dreamy Mist who can cause also tons of problems. So probably I'm gonna need to knock my opponent out with my Sledgehammer. But I think I'm not gonna be in a position to do that. Oh, Dragon Break, so he is short. Oh, no way. So my opponent was short, unfortunately, here. And that's a big disadvantage. Speaking about disadvantage, I'm gonna need my Buzzwole-GX number 2 on the bench. There's no doubt about that. And as it looks right now, that's gonna be energy attachment, and I'm just perfectly fine for now. So I can knock my opponent with the Jet Punch. So 60, 80, 30, 60, 80, that's enough for the knockout. And obviously somebody needs to take 3 more damage counters. One of the Rayquazas, that's for sure. And that was very huge turn for me. If my opponent was somehow able to knock me out, I think it would be very difficult for me to recover from that position. But right now everything is just still open, because he can knock me out as well with his Latias, plus he can attach 3 more energies to those Rayquazas in play. But then again, I can just use my Lycanroc and strike for 150, and with 150 I can take the knockout against that Rayquaza on the bench. Plus I can also use Beast Ring, so I can power up my Buzzwole-GX on the bench as well, and theoretically have another 160 or maybe 190 knuckle impact available. So right now, oh no, he decided to grab himself in. Okay, so obviously post-rotation and would not happen, but this N is really huge and I definitely need to recover from it. Probably I'm not gonna be able to recover from this position. That N was just a big one. I mean, still I can, I don't know, I can at least try to play Guzma. Stall a little bit, buy some time. It all depends how many energies my opponent, probably playing 14 energies. 4 and 5 in discard pile, that's 9. Yeah, he have more than enough resources available. There we go. More than enough energies in play as well. So I need strong top deck, and I couldn't get one. So without top deck, you cannot do too much. Another Rockruff should be placed on the bench. And what I can do, what is the best thing to do in this scenario? Very difficult decision. But it's not that I have too many available options. I think I'm gonna try to stall some time, playing my Sledgehammer here, hitting that Tapu Lele for 50, trying to deny my opponent a little bit, just because if you don't have Guzma, I might be able to stall and prevent him from attacking, especially if you don't have extra energy available. But that end completely destroys my chances in this game, Yeah, and right now he just have way too many energies available, so I think it's gonna be difficult to recover, especially after he decided to knock my Rockruff out. And there's the Acrobike as well, so next turn all he really needs is just to knock it against my Buzzwole-GX on the bench, and then the game for me unfortunately is over. 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, can I somehow top deck something? Okay, something like a Cynthia, for example. Alright. So, I guess I can put another energy onto my Rockruff. Play myself Cynthia. Beast Ring cannot be used. Well, Sledgehammer just for 50, and that's pretty much it. I'm probably gonna be knocked out. If he have Guzma, then my Buzzwole is gonna be knocked out, and then the game will be over. Well, there's another Max Elixir. Way too many energies in play. Even if I can bring somehow my... Yeah, there's a Tapu Lele Wonder Tag for the Guzma, and that's gonna be the knockout. So unfortunately, that end just completely destroys my chances. A little bit just too early to play with post-rotation decks versus not post-rotation decks, because N can just completely turn over the game in opponent favor, as it happened in this game. So yeah, after that I was in a very good position, but that N just completely changed the things, and yeah, at the end I lost to that Rayquaza. Alright, so starting with the Tapu Koko, putting that Diancie on the bench for extra damage. And more than that, I think I'm just probably gonna go with a Tate Liza turn 1. Taking a closer look to my opponent starting Pokemon, it's a Stakataka GX, and that can reduce the damage done to my to his Ultra Beast Pokemons by 10. So there's the Ultra Space, alright. With the Ultra Space he can grab just another GX Pokemon, and there we go. I mean Ultra GX Pokemon or any other Ultra Beast Pokemon. So yeah, I need to shuffle my hand and grab myself 5 new cards. The damage will be reduced significantly here. Well, what to say about this opening hand? Pretty much nothing. I guess I can Ultra Ball and throw out one of my Beast Rings. I'm not gonna do it for now. I'm just gonna stay in the active position with my Tapu Koko. Oh my lord, this is just so difficult right now. I'm facing 2 difficult decks in a row, so let's just go with something like Deoxys cannot do nothing. There's a -20 resistance. So there's not too many options available that I can basically do. I'm gonna Ultra Ball, yes for sure. I really need the fresh hand of 16 cards. I don't want to even try to bother myself attacking with the Buzzwole-GX in this scenario. I'm just gonna grab that Cynthia, refresh my hand for 6, and trying to set that Lycanroc for the next turn. Damn it, that Jirachi is again here, so I'm passing my turn. Jirachi can really be useless card. Oh, there's a Judge. Come on, don't do that. Okay, at least I know that there's not gonna be Guzma play, so that's at least something. But look at this, he decided to retreat on another Ultra Beast, do some damage. Well, okay, not a big deal. We're gonna go with the Ultra Ball. I'm not gonna risk missing my Lycanroc, that's for sure. This attack does 50 more damage for each prize card your opponent have taken. Well, I'm taking that. I'm taking that for sure. Let's go with the Cynthia. Maybe Choice Band, maybe not. I do have another Lycanroc for the next turn in case if my opponent managed to retreat. There we go, 90. More than enough, actually 110. So your Ultra Beast take 10 damage less from your opponent attacks. How in the world I did... Okay, yeah, I forget that I have Diancie. Okay, everything is clear. Anyways, Mystery Treasure. Can allow my opponent to grab himself Tapu Lele if he wants. Obviously he wants it. So he definitely needs to refresh his hand. There's a Wonder Tag. Maybe for Cynthia. No, for the Guzma. So it looks like he maybe wants to knock my Buzzwole-GX off the bench for 2 prize cards. I think he is gonna be short. Yeah, he will be short. Short for a lot. Okay, 120. In this scenario, I think I'm just going to attach another engine to my Rockruff. Play Tate Liza, so I can just switch onto my Lycanroc-GX. Then we're gonna go with another Lycanroc-GX as well. Bloodthirsty Eyes will be activated to my opponent's stack attacker. And then I can Claw Slash him once again for 110, taking first 2 prize cards in the game. But that's a very important thing, just because I managed to grab first 2 prize cards, so I'm in a big advantage. And yeah, minus 10 as well. So there's the Beast Energy. Alright, only 1 retreat cost. That's a very powerful. Another Pokemon on the bench, meaning that I can hit for 150 at this moment. Theoretically, with the Guzma, I can go for more than that. That is just theoretically. Let's go with a Choice Band to the active one. Okay, Beast Ring, never mind. Claw Slash. Claw Slash, I'm not gonna use my GX yet, so I'm perfectly fine for the next turn. If I decide to use GX and if my opponent just played Azorola, that would be disaster, but that didn't happen. I also have Guzma for next turn. There's a Field Blower. Alright, was that... Okay, it was just the first Choice Band. I still have plenty of them left. Alright, so far I'm doing good against weakness, just because, oh yeah, he decided to retreat so he can poison me, spit poison. That's an interesting decision, so... Alright, that was a very interesting decision for my opponent, no doubt about that. So, speaking about that decision, I will just prepare my another Lycanroc for a heavy damage. I'm taking 2 more prize cards. I'm 2 more prize cards apart from taking this game. So can my opponent somehow turn over this game into his favor? I think he can, especially if he can put something, play something like that Stinger GX. Then we can both go down to 3 prize cards. It's not super hard, that's for sure. So first you need to put that Exapnded into the play, so he can Beast Raid me. For now he can just Beast Raid for 60. Maybe for 90 with a Choice Band, and maybe for 130 with 2 more Ultra Beasts on the bench. That would be perfect scenario for him, but looks like how this is not gonna happen. Alright, 3 Metal Energies has just been recycled back to his deck. Beast Raid for 60. Yeah, meanwhile I can definitely try to prepare that Buzzwole. Since I have Guzma available. Oh, yeah, since I have the Guzma available, I can play Guzma or I can just Cynthia. I think I'm gonna probably go with something like Ultra Ball, obviously for nothing. And then with the Cynthia. I couldn't knock that Tapu Lele on the bench anyways. So, no basic energies in my discard pile. At least I can Ultra Ball, so I can remove 2 more cards from my hand. Yeah, why not? Maybe Deoxys can also finish the game here, if it's gonna be necessary as well. So, Lycanroc, Choice Band, Claw Slash, 110. Oh yeah, I would be able to knock that Tapu Lele on the bench because I had the Diancie. I completely forget about that. So I had this game in my hands, but I just realized it right now that I miss it. It really doesn't matter too much anyways, just because if my opponent can knock me out, which he obviously can, maybe he decided to use that Stinger GX, which can then force me to have 3 prize cards instead of 2. So that's the knockout. Okay, anyways, that's gonna be the GG. Because my Buzzwole will finish the game anyways. Yeah, realized a little bit too late that I have more than enough damage to one-hit knock at my opponent Tapu Lele because of the Diancie on the bench, but it took me a little bit to realize it. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. That was the Buzz Rotation Buzzwole-GX deck list, one of the deck lists that potentially can be used. Losing that artillery, losing those max elixirs, probably Buzzwole will not be the big deal as it was in the current format, but it's still gonna be a good deck to be played as well. A couple different tech cards in this build, as you can see, Deoxys and Tapu Koko, and yeah, that's pretty much all of it. So yeah, thanks for watching. Make sure to hit the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more videos. Let me know what you think about Buzzwole for the Buzz Rotation. Definitely not going to be strong as it was, but it's still a decent, in my opinion at least, tier 2 deck, if it's not tier 1. So thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.